Sirach chapter 38, verse 20. Take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, and remember the last end. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Arkah, Kodash, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. This lesson is going into heaviness. Okay, heaviness. Something that we all go through. And it's truth in this walk, man. And also, too, heaviness is one of the main reasons why people walk away. You know, they go back into the world. Why? Because of the heaviness that this truth can bring. Okay? Trying to balance everything, plus put this truth first. But you still got to live. You still got to do things in the world, right? That's why the scripture says, use the world, but don't abuse it. So we live on the earth. We have to eat. We have to pay bills. We have to do things. But that's why the scriptures say, seek the kingdom and everything going to be added, man. Okay? Certain things you're dealing with, you're supposed to trust the Lord. And to be honest, every single time, it doesn't go that way in your mind. Okay? Sometimes it's so heavy that you just like, oh, you feel real bad, man. Okay? And those are moments where you have to really examine, reflect, and just trust the Lord, man, and bounce back spiritually. Do something spiritually to bounce back from that. Let's read it again. Take no heaviness to heart, to your mind, because this is a spiritual war, so you need your mind ready, okay, for the war every day. You need your mind ready. But if your mind is too heavy, all right, you're not going to be ready to fight because you're consumed with heaviness, all right? Take no heaviness to the heart, to your mind, drive it away, and remember the last end. Right, man. Remembering the promise, okay, the peace, all right, immortality, the things that's coming to our people. That's supposed to drive it away, man. Your excitement because you believe that this is coming soon because he said so, all right, because you're watching the prophecies, because you're listening to what the prophets are saying. You're like, man, this is coming to pass. That's supposed to drive away that heaviness, man, knowing that we're going to live forever and have peace forever. No more tears, no more nothing, no more pain. Matter of fact, let's go to Revelation chapter 21, verse 4. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai shall wipe away all tears from your eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow. Do you hear that? No more death at all, man. Neither sorrow, okay, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. All right, we got to look forward to this during this heaviness, man, because we all go through it, man. Okay, you can see it on the brother, man. You can see it. The heaviness, man. Okay, so though we all go through it, let's not be consumed by it. That's a difference. Okay, you're all going to go through that emotion and that feeling, but don't be consumed by it. Why? Because you're thinking upon the latter end, the kingdom. Okay? So it says, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And that's coming soon. That's coming real soon. Verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful, and a very true man. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, no liar. Okay, so you seeing these prophecies come to pass, you seeing it, so we know this is close. The fact that we woke up, we know it's over, man. Okay, because us waking up is the end of Esau's world. That represents the end. Okay, that means he's about to go down when we wake up, and he knows that. Verse 6, and he said unto me, it is done. I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Right, man. Okay, we're going to get everything. When you read Romans 8, it talks about us getting everything freely. Because he gave it to Yahweh Shai, he's going to give it to us. Okay, within order. But we're going to have everything, man. That's what joint heirs mean. We're going to have everything, man. And that's soon. So that's, you know, that should put some pep in your step, man. And stop being so heavy-hearted and be excited. Okay? Now from there, let's go to 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6. Wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Right, man? That manifold is various, man. Multiple temptations, different temptations, man, that you got to fight and deal with, man. Okay? And sometimes you lose, man. That's the reality. That's why a righteous man falls 7 times to get back up. So you're going to have to get back up in this truth, in this walk, man. You ain't just walking on your feet the whole time. That's not how this works. Okay, you're going to fall, and it's going to take faith and the fear of the Lord to get back up, and the excitement of remembering the latter end to get back up, because you were in so much heaviness, man. Okay, verse 7, that the trial of your faith, you hear that? This is a trial for me, for you, for everyone, all right? Being much more precious than of gold that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh. So this is part of your trial. That heaviness you feeling, okay, you getting up is part of your glory, man, that you got up from it, that you didn't let it consume you because you got faith, even though you feel like shit, okay? And at times, man, you feel bad, man. It does not feel good, man. All right, you can see why a person with weak faith, okay, will run back into the world. You can see why. Because they have no faith, man. They have no vision. But to think upon the latter end, you have to have vision. You have to understand. You have to be watching, man, to know that, hey, man, this is close, man. I don't have to be consumed in this heaviness, man. Okay, let me get back up and keep moving. All right? Get back up and keep moving, man, with faith. It's impossible to please Yahweh Shai without faith. Okay? Let's go to Psalms 55, verse 22. Cast thy burdens upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Right, man? And he shall sustain thee. We want to be sustained. Okay? So we can make it in the chariots, man. Okay? But we need to be sustained on the way. Okay? So when it says cast thy burden upon the Lord, upon Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? The things you got to deal with, the things in your life, your lot, different things you got to suffer, man, cast it upon the Lord, man. All right? What does that equal to? That equals to trust. Trust in the Lord at all times, as the scriptures say. Okay? Through the good times, through the heavy times, okay, and the so-so times. All right? But you're going to have them all. Okay? You're going to have all these emotions come in this walk, man. That's why it's called the straight gate. We have to suffer, man, to receive the glory with Yahweh. We have to. It's no choice. Okay? We have no choice but to go through that path. Okay? That straight gate path. Okay? But we have to trust the Lord, man, whenever we feeling like super shit. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get this scripture. Sirach chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right, man. Manifold temptations, like I read a second ago. Set the heart aright, your mind. Okay. Don't be consumed by the heaviness. So you have to set your mind, your heart, your mind aright. And constantly endure. Endure through the heaviness. Okay. Whatever come your way. And make not haste in time of trouble, man. You got to pray to the Lord. Fast. Okay. Do the spiritual things to help you get out of those heavy moments. All right? Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Right, man? Remember the last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Right, man? That deep heaviness is a very low state. Okay? Because it's dealing with the mind. It's dealing with the mind. That's the lowest you can be when your mind is low. Okay, you can be low as far as material things, but when your mind is touched like that, that's a low estate. Okay, be patient in that estate. Like I said earlier, a lot of Israelites, they run because they're not patient, man. You know, they get consumed by the heaviness and they take off. They're like, man, forget this. Okay, but let's go to verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire. Look at that gold again. Okay, it's tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Right, man. To go that trust. Verse 7. You that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest you fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. You that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and save in time of affliction. Do you hear that, man? Okay. Woe be to the fearful hearts, the fearful minds, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted. Right, man. Okay, you too consumed by the heaviness to the point where you fainted. For he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? So you hear that, man? What you gonna do, man? Okay, so we can't stay in that mind frame. Okay, we cannot stay in the mind frame of being so consumed by the heaviness because it makes you so weak mentally in the mind, man. And we need our mind to trust in the Lord, to have faith, and to fight the good fight. All right? Let's go to Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Right, man? Okay. Think upon the kingdom, man. Have that vision in your mind. You got to, man. Read about it, man. Smile. Okay, be happy, man, because we have been chosen, man. All right, a chosen people. Now, we hope that we are of the elect, the hopeful elect. But overall, man, we the Israelites, man. Okay, we have a kingdom coming very soon. Let's go to Romans chapter 9, verse 2. That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart. Now, this is Paul speaking, man. So they went through it. They went through different heaviness in their mind and their heart. Okay, but when you read, they kept pushing. Okay, they kept pushing, though. Let's read Psalms. King David. Psalms 119, verse 28. My soul melteth for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word. Right, man. Okay, and Yahweh Shema Shai is who that strengthened us through these moments, man. But we have to be patient when your mind is brought to a lower state. Okay, so even King David said it. My soul melteth for heaviness, man. And it feels like that at times, man. Feel like your soul is melting. You're like, oh, man, you feel bad, man. But you have to pray fervently, fast, do what you got to do, man. Use your spiritual weapons, okay, before Satan totally destroy you, man, because he looking at you. He like, yeah, he weak. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know, the war don't stop, man. You're still in the war. You have to understand that. Otherwise, Satan will eat you up alive if you don't. You know, that's the truth of the matter. He will eat you up alive. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 12, verse 25. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it to stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. Right, man. And the good word is the kingdom, man. The good news, the gospel. Okay? That's supposed to make you glad. That's why I started with, let's go back to it. Sirach 38, verse 20. Take no heaviness to heart, drive it away, and remember the last end. Right, man. That's the good word, the promise, the kingdom. Okay, let's read this again. Proverbs 12:25. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it to stoop. And you can see it too. Okay, you can see it on the brother, man. You try to uplift him through the spirit, you know. But a good word maketh it glad. Right, man. Okay, the kingdom coming is a good word. The glory that's coming is a good word. Yahweh Shai saving us, okay, and putting Esau down and these other heathens is the good word, man. That should lift you up if you believe in it. Okay, if you believe in it, it should lift you up. That's the point. Let's end it on this. Isaiah 61, verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, right? We're mourning, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning. Right, man, he gonna flip it around for us. The garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Let's read that again. The garment of praise, this word, for the spirit of heaviness. Right, man. We supposed to remember the latter end, which is in the word. Okay. That they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified, man. So at the end of the day, everything we're going through is to glorify Yahweh Shema Shai at the end of the day. That's why these different things are happening to you. Okay. That's why we all go through heaviness, man. All right. To come out on the other side to glorify who? Yahweh Shema Shai, man. whenever he turns everything back around to righteousness, man, to a new world, a new place. Peace forever, man. No more death, no more pain, no more sorrow. So I hope this was edifying to all you brothers and sisters out there, man. Hey, man, drive the heaviness away. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. For give me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, Akim out there that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.